Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. You guys know how I be about my money. Okay, guys? And I want to say thanks to all of our new subscribers, guys. Thanks for liking and sharing the content and for subscribing to the channel. Okay, so there's the 11th, okay, September 11th, right? All the stuff that happened back, you know, September 11th when all the people died when the plane crashed into the building. It's a day of mourning, right? Forever, ever and ever and ever, ever. Innocent people died today. But we are here and with that, how do we say, how the with their soul rests in internal peace. Okay, guys. Now, with that said, let's welcome all of our new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel as we continue to grow this channel, guys. You know, I share my portfolio here with you guys on a daily basis. No beating around the bush. Share my portfolio because I'm here to motivate you guys to invest in your financial future. Because if you don't invest in your financial future, if you don't pay yourself first, guess what? Your butt gonna be on the sidelines while we're doing what we do. Okay, guys. Right now, I'm still in Colombia, hanging with the family. We just purchased a new building, a new apartment. We finished painting. We're gonna start moving stuff in this week, like pictures and stuff like that, hanging on the wall, just seeing how things gonna look before we move the actual furniture because the internet is not gonna be ready. Probably this week, maybe next week. So I can't move without internet. Um, so that's the hold up right now. But that said, guys, remember, I'm just 52-year-old man that makes video about my portfolio and my portfolio alone. So do not take this as financial advice. If you do at your own free risk. Okay, guys? Your own free risk. So with that said, let's get down to business because as you can see, this thing is all green. Okay? Broadcom, Netflix, Oracle, who else? ExxonMobil, to name a few, are AMD, Costco, um, Airbnb. You know what? They can be read. I don't give a two crap about Airbnb. They're full of crap. Okay, they cost a lot of people to lose a lot of money, but you know what? I'm not investing in Airbnb, so I don't care. All right. So, guys, with that said, as you can see, we have a lot of green today. I don't even know where to start. Berkshire Hathaway, JP Morgan Chase, Tesla, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Home Depot, Costco, AMD, Amazon, PMG, Pepsi. Guys, I mean, the whole board is green today, okay? And when this board is green like this today, with all of the restructure we've done to our portfolio, guess what? We are still doing great, guys. So Costco, crypto is good. Crypto is good. Crypto is very good. Crypto is good. Bitcoin is $114,000. Ethereum, $4,425.14. Okay, XRP back over $3. Okay, I think I bought XRP at $2.90 some cents or $3 and change. So I'm just trying to bring it back even with XRP. But like I said, if I had like $10,000 to spare right now, I'll probably throw that in XRP because I think within the next 5 years, this thing gonna quadruple in the value. Okay. Now this is not financial advice. It's just me talking about what I would do. Okay. Don't say Edwin said. No, Edwin said nothing. Okay. This is just saying what I would do. You see this fat dude right here, Bitcoin, that's keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Keep gobbling everything. XRP is coming, right? And I don't think it's ever gonna pass Ethereum. But you know what? It is what it is. XRP is on its way. 1.2% today. Ethereum is 1.9% doing its thing. Even my little Shiba Inu is way down here doing its thing today, the last 24 hours. 20 $220 million in volume in the last 24 hours. That is crazy. Okay. All right. So to my other portfolio, at some point today, this portfolio did good, but it kind of dropped the ball before the market closed today, down at $4.29. But overall, I mean, it's still it's down. Okay, at the end of the day, it's down after hours. Almost $6 today. This is down. All right, we got dividends coming into the portfolio. I think we had a little bit of change in here that I spent adding a couple of positions to the portfolio. But you know what? It's time to throw more money in here so we can add more positions, add to more of the positions that we have. Because, like I said, I'm building this portfolio back up differently. I'm not just throwing everything in Misty and NVD and all that stuff. I'm breaking it down a little by little and seeing how best it can suit the portfolio. Okay. Now we do have money coming into this portfolio this week. Uh, we do have money coming into this portfolio this week. We have where is it? We have 183 shares in here, and we have some change coming into the portfolio this week. Okay, so whatever that is almost two and a half. Okay, so we're gonna have close to what, like close to $400 coming into this portfolio. But I mean that is not bad, right? Close to $400. That is not enough to cover our payment for this month, but guess what? That's enough to add to what we have in here. The car payment is already paid, right? It's already scheduled to be paid. So we're gonna add to what we have in here, right? And wait for next month and see if this number is gonna continue to increase so we can get past this. I bought at a high 75.87, and I have the feeling it's gonna go back up because POTY is going to the moon. POTR, right? Palantir is going to the moon. So if you have Palantir, I have Palantir in my growth portfolio, and it's the biggest thing since sliced bread in my growth portfolio. Okay. I think one of these days I have to make a video and just talk about what is in my growth portfolio. And PLTR is the biggest thing in my growth portfolio. I bought my average my average cost, right, is $11.24. So I had these things for a few years. I sold some of them to save my portfolio from margin calls back in the day, and I still have that $11 cost basis. So I figure maybe I need to double the amount of positions that I have since it's over $160 a share. I can double what I have in that position and maybe add another 25 more positions to this, and that will increase my cost basis, but it will also increase the amount of money that is going to be available for me just in case something else happened that I need to sell and pull stuff out. But the portfolio been doing amazing, and you know what? I am not worried about it right now. We survived the last big dip in the market. So, and today, uh, let me switch from this one. Today, we are up $4,230. Okay, in this portfolio, in just the position growing. Okay, not in anything else, just in growth. That is amazing when you have $4,000 in growth into the portfolio. Now that is good because that's going to help with my balance, right? That's going to push me up to um, over that 61%, right? That will push me over that 61%, which is good. Plus, we have money coming into the portfolio tomorrow. A couple of thousand, $3,000, $4,000. I'm not sure exactly. I haven't checked yet. But we have money coming into the portfolio tomorrow from PLTY and NVIDIA. I sold Morrow um, because it was green and I needed to get out of some of these positions. Maybe I should have just waited and collect the dividend. and then sell. But I was like, you know what, to hell with it. I sold it. So right now, we only got Nvidia and PLTY for that week, which is cool. I think two positions for that week is cool. So we're gonna see what we can do to sell some more stuff next week. Um, I'm hoping AIYY can do a little better. But if it does, at some point we still have to sell it, right? If I don't sell all of it, maybe sell half of it. Put that money into something else that can generate more money, um, and and see what happens. It's all about making that money right now because I'm a cash investor. Okay, I invest for income. Okay, guys, so you can see the cost basis, and then you can see that monthly went down to 22,000. Even if we can generate $22,000, right? That means if we put in our 5 grand, generating 22, putting out five, we still have like a good amount of money left in the portfolio, $17,000 that we can put back into the portfolio, and I can pay off some stuff with that other 5 grand. And the fact that I'm moving into a new apartment, right? Um, that decreased my monthly spending. And when I calculate my monthly spending, when I talk about how much money I spend every month on these two properties that I own in Colombia, I'm not talking about food, right? I'm talking about light, water, gas, and all the other stuff. Right now, we moved from $1,200 a month now to I think it was $700 something a month, right? Um, but when we move out of here next month, depending on the day that we move, when the light bill comes, we have to pay the portion of the light bill, water bill, gas bill for the days that we here. So it's something to consider also. But being that the bill is going to be down, by almost $400 a month, right? That's $400 a month is way, 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 way less than what we spend for food every month, right? So $1,100 a month to live where I live, to live the way I live. I mean, I can't complain, right? And at some point, I won't have to touch none of this money that's coming in here because all I have to do is have people renting my other property, like I said, for anywhere from 10 days, 5 to 10 days a month is more than enough. Like, I don't really like people in there too much. It's kind of crazy. But 5 to 10 days a month in the other property, enough to cover all of our expenses in both properties, pay the employees, and still have my dividend investment still coming in. Guys, y'all don't get this, right? The dividend investment is still coming in, regardless, right? And if I'm not touching that money, guess what it's doing? It's just growing, right? We're paying down the margins, and it's just growing, growing, growing. And shooting case, we get another crazy month this year. Well, it's probably not going to happen this year, but maybe next year, right? Next year, if we get another crazy month, what the market take a dump like it's been doing, or something happened that do with tariffs and all this other stuff, guess what? Your boy got cash sitting in the portfolio waiting to pounce on that stuff, right? And people are like, oh, the market is low, it's time to sell. Guys, if you are a dividend investor, when the market is down, guess what? That is time we make money, okay? We buy low and we don't sell. We don't buy low and sell high. No, we buy low and we hold on to it, okay? And you just got to balance your portfolio, guys. You have to balance your portfolio, okay? Boys in the Hood is still rebalance the portfolio. This thing says Boys in the Hood is at almost $1,000 a year, right? Almost $1,000 a year, $76 a month. I thought it was more than that, but this is from this thing. It does its calculation a little different, but overall, $76 a month coming in from here. We need to upgrade that because that's my daughter's college tuition portfolio, and you guys can see my cash management portfolio has gone up. Okay, this income has gone up. So in the next couple of months, depends how things go, and we transfer that charge swap portfolio over here, guys. This thing is gonna go from this to triple, right? Because we're gonna split all the money that we have in the charge swap portfolio. Once we move it over here, we're gonna split it across the board, in all of these positions that we have, right? Even I know I'm not going to be say I would say okay, well we're going to put $1,000 in each position. It's not possible. Okay, if we can do $500 to $700 in each position across the board, I mean that would kind of balance it out because, like I say, I want my portfolio to not just rely on the Misties, the PLTWs, the LFGY. I don't just want to balance my portfolio and just depend on those characters. No, right? I call them characters, but I don't want to just depend on those guys, right? I want to be able to say I got money coming in, but if Misty take a dump, it drop in the price. I have more ammunition. I can say, okay, I can buy more. I can buy 10 shares because it's lower, and even though my NAV is going down, we can buy more, so we're not losing anything, right? But the thing about that is when you have too much, when you have so much invested, like I do in my other portfolio, over $100,000 invested in Misty, when it goes down, right? That's thousands of dollars, 20, 30, $40,000. Your portfolio goes down, and you might get $5,000, $10,000 distributions, but your portfolio is down 50 grand. I mean, that hurts the portfolio. That hurts the portfolio big time. Okay, so we are working. I'm working on this stuff, and every day, guys, you guys don't understand. Every day I look at my portfolio. I'm like, okay, maybe I need to do this to make some adjustments over here, and just to get the portfolio back to where it was or where it needs to be. And at this point, I already like say, you know what? I'm gonna let this thing grow, right? I'm gonna let my buffer grow, and then next month or maybe the month after next, right before Christmas, maybe I buy a few things. But guys, I tell you guys this all the time. I talk about this all the time. What I'm doing in my portfolio, so you guys can be aware, right? I talked about this yesterday also. You follow some other guys. They make changes to their portfolio and they don't show you their portfolio again for the next month. And by the time they show you the portfolio again, they already sold everything in the portfolio. And you're like, shoot, I was just buying that stuff. Well, I don't want to leave you guys hanging. That's why we have the what you call it, Discord, that you guys barely like. I don't know. This Discord is like sleeping dragons or something like that. We get one or two people post up in the Discord, but for the most part, the Discord is very quiet. So I mean, at some point we're gonna grow and get to that level, but we're not there yet. It's a work in progress. Okay. So guys, like I said, the income is going down. The overall balance of the portfolio have increased and it's going to increase some more because we got distribution coming in. Margins payment is going down. You guys don't understand that. And I got a good margin rate. I want to keep my margin rate, so I want to spend money, but also spend wisely and not get into trouble with the margin police. Okay, 10 years income uh, projection, $9.2 million a year. 5 year income projection is $2 million a year. Like I said, if we could have any one of these stages, right, that would be great. 15-year income projection, we're looking at $33 million per year with over $100 million in liquid. Now, $100 million in liquid, keep in mind we still have real estate properties that we got invested. When we get on to our phase two, when we start purchasing land back in the U.S., for our phase three, when we start to build in the next couple of years. So right now it's like, generate more income so we can start purchasing land back in the States and to start our phase two. Okay. Um, all this money we make, we're doing it because we're trying to do generational. We're trying to build generational wealth. Okay, for me, my kids, my kids. So when they get older, they don't have to work as hard as I did. Even though at some point I look at it, I'm like, man, I already work smart to get to where I'm at today. Okay, and this a big long story behind how hard it was for me and my siblings and my mom, to survive and for me to be successful and for all of my siblings to be successful. All right, in their own right. Everybody's successful in their own right. Nobody be calling the person, look, man, I got a rent coming this week and you send me $500. We don't have to worry about that. Thank to God, all of my siblings, I repeat, all of my siblings successful in their own right. Okay, guys. So with that said, I'm not going to be yapping too much. You guys have an amazing day. Tomorrow's Friday. We got income coming to the portfolio, and on Saturday we will be making our income review portfolio. I'll try to do the portfolio video early because I have to do moving some stuff from here to the other property, artwork and stuff like that, setting stuff up before we start moving all the furniture and things to the apartment. Okay, guys, have an amazing day, and we're gonna see how the market do and what the portfolio do tomorrow. Peace out.